Heaven was not named, and neither was the earth below it. There was nothing but darkness. Then Apsu rose, and Tiamat bore them all. Their bodies mingled together, creating one. There was nothing, no reed, no marshland, not anything. None of the gods had been brought in existence, and none bore a name, with no destinies determined. Then the gods were formed in heaven. Apsu and Tiamat gave birth to the tumult of waves, Mummu and Lakamu, a pair of gigantic serpents. The serpents then created Anshir, the heavens, and Kishir, the earthly world. Anshir and Kishir produced the great gods, Anu, Elul, and E. But these gods upset Apsu and Tiamat. Their noise wouldn't allow Apsu and Tiamat to rest. Apsu decided to kill his one and only creation, the gods. E, being the all-knowing, learned of Apsu's plans to capture him and Mummu. Tiamat became furious and created an army of gods and creatures to punish E and her army. E went to his father Anshir, and Anshir sent Anu to fight Tiamat. But Anu and E were afraid of their opponent. E decided it was best to call Marduk forth. Marduk promised to destroy Tiamat if he were given supreme authority over the gods in return. The gods agreed, so Marduk was given the throne, a scepter, and an invincible weapon. In his chariot, Marduk rode forth to meet Tiamat, with armed bows and arrows, lightning, the winds, a hurricane, and net. They clashed, and Marduk caught Tiamat in his net, letting the hurricane loose, filling her jaws and stomach. Marduk then shot an arrow through her stomach, killing her. Confusion flooded Tiamat's army by her downfall. Marduk caught him in his net and then cast them to the underworld. Marduk began to cut Tiamat's body into pieces and made the dome of heavens from half of her body, and with the other half he made the earth. To gladden the gods' hearts, Marduk created men from the blood of Kingu.
The gods became displeased with the human race. It had been agreed that the human race should be drowned. Yet, the god of wisdom, E, thought otherwise. He thought to spare them. Therefore, E asked a man by the name of Uta Napishtim to build a ship for all of the living creatures. Soon, for 6 days, an abominable rain wiped out everything on earth, and the gods became fearful. On the 7th day, the flood had refrained. The human race had been saved, which had angered Enlil, god of the tempest. Soon the human race continued on with their ways. A powerful and tyrannical king by the name of Gilgamesh. His ways were considered savage and barbaric from abducting women of Uruk. He was also considered invincible because he was 2/3 god and 1/3 mortal. Therefore, the people of Uruk prayed to their goddess Aurora to create a man who would destroy Gilgamesh. Their wish was granted, and his name was Enkidu. Despite the fact of the two men who were destined to be enemies, became allies and great heroes of Uruk. Soon after, Enkidu had rebelled against a god by the name of Inshitur. With that, the god had cursed him, and 12 days after Enkidu perished, Gilgamesh became king, and his lineage was the walls of Uruk, which would outlive him as monuments to his reign.